でも後でね、ドラフトのくじは外してるけど、人生のくじは引いてるかもしれないから、ちょっと良くなってきたからね。まずラミちゃん、2021年、ヤクルトが優勝すると思った？
No, but he managed to win, and Takasu監督 has a 75.
エピソードはさ、最後に取っとこうよ。
So, everybody remember that episode. Became very famous because of that episode.
ラミちゃん、あれ、俺の恥ずかしいとこ見たの？現場。
あ、もちろん、I watched it.
でもなんか、そそっかしいからやりそうだなと思った。
Yeah. That's Manaka-san. Hasn't changed, always same.
そう。だからね、俺をよく知ってる人は間違えたことに対して、マナカならやりそうだなって思う人が多いんだけど、でも俺のこと知らない人は監督そんなの間違えるのっていうふうに思う人が多かったからそれでギャップあるよね。
I was always thinking I don't want to make the same mistake because it's so, it's kind of hard, and then you really want to show your emotion when you pick the guy, right? You want to show your emotion, and then sometimes you don't really see it. And that's exactly maybe what happened with you, right?
そう先にやりたいのよ、なんとなくね。そうだからちょっと焦ったらさ、恥ずかしかったな。でも後でね、ドラフトのくじ外してるけど、人生のくじは引いてるかもしれないから、ちょっと良くなってきたからね。
Yeah, got better, right? So, it was good. It was a good experience, and everybody will remember you because of that moment.
そう、ドラフト中は仕事がいっぱいあるからね。
Yeah, you should take advantage of that.
で、ラミちゃん、監督やってる時に、どれぐらいその監督の権限があるか、そのドラフトとか編成に関して。DeNA でラミちゃん監督やった時は、言える範囲でいいんだけど、どの程度ドラフトのこととかを。
I had no power among the drafted players. But that I joined the meetings. I joined all the meetings. I watched all the players. And sometimes they ask me, what you think about these players. I was able to give my opinion on some of these guys. Some of these guys look pretty good. And of course, sometimes they chose the guy. Sometimes they didn't choose the guy. But I was involved into that.
なるほどね。そんなに権限は持たない。
そうですね。And then on the draft day, I will have the list of the, we will be in the meeting room, and I will have the list of all the players that we want to try to get. These guys going to be for the first round, second round, third round, the strategy and things like that. And I get to study about all the players and things like that. But it was not me choosing the first round pick. It was already chosen. So.
ヤクルトも俺が監督やった時はもちろんその欲しいポジション、例えばキャッチャーが欲しいとかピッチャーの左が欲しいとか内野手が欲しいとかっていうリクエストはもちろんするんだけども、でもスカウトが毎年こうねいろんなとこ見てるからもちろんスカウトが選んできてもらってその欲しいポジションの話だけはちょっとさせてもらう程度かな。ヤクルトの場合スタイルね。
I was in the same position. I did the same, and I really respected, all that scouts because they did a tremendous job, and then also building the strategy of getting the first round pick, the second round pick, and they always ask me, so what you need? And I said, well, we need to strengthen the left field. We need to strengthen the first baseman. We need position player, right? So yeah, that part I give my request to them.
でも DeNA ラミちゃん監督の時さ結構1巡目のピッチャーとか2巡目のピッチャーとかいいの取るよね。すぐ使えるもんね。
そうでも and of course getting the draft, the first round pick, I had the choice whether I wanted to use the player or not. And I didn't have the choice with them to pick the first round pick or the second round pick, but I had the choice of using them. And then once we got those guys, and then I commit myself to use these players, so they did good from the beginning. So it was a good combination.
もうそうすごいいつも DeNA いいピッチャー取るなと思って。
I always wanted the pitchers who I can use the following year. I wanted maybe one starting pitcher, one reliever that I can use. I didn't want any players, the high school players that I'm going to be using 3 years from now because I need to win the following year. So I need those players to to be able to compete, be in the team the following years.
そうなのよ。だから俺はもちろん DNA とラミちゃんと俺のスタイルはそのスタイルだったんだけども、チームによっては監督がドラフトもちょっと関わったりとか指名ね権利があったりとかするけど、でもそれをやるとやっぱり監督はさ、みんな社会人野球とかさ大学生とかさ即戦力ばっか欲しくなるから、やっぱり長いプランで考えると高校生も取らなくちゃいけないし、やっぱり、全権を監督持つちょっと大変だよねと思うんだけど、そうね、だからその危険が生じるから多分それぐらいの距離感でいいのかなと思うんだね、監督の位置っていうのはね。
No bad, but if you're a監督and then you want to win next year, and as we all know, I mean, we sign a yearly contract.
そうそう。監督ね、1年2年だもんね。
You want to win next year. You get a player that is going to be in 3 years from now. There is no guarantee that you're going to use that player. It's kind of risky. So you want the player that can help you the next year. That's what I think.
そうだからそれはこう球団としてねうまくねから決めとかないとね難しいですよね。
難しいよね。Yes, that should be a set the rule. If the監督 should be involved, maybe he needs to get the players to win it next year. But if the監督 is not going to be involved, and then they can get young players to develop in the farm.
まあそんなぐらいだよね、ドラフトに関してはね。ラミちゃんから見る高津監督の、まあ、現役の頃しかあんまり多分接してないと思うんだけど、イメージってのはどういうイメージだったかな、高津監督の現役時代。
My image when Takatsu 監督 was a player was a very, very 面白い person.
面白い。
すごい面白いね。Very funny. He was very friendly, talk to the guys, but that he, all about his business. I mean, he knew exactly what he needed to do, and he did a tremendous job. So, yeah, I had a lot of respect from him, when he was a player, and especially now that he's a監督.
そう、もう俺も全く一緒。普段はこう仲良くっていうかニコニコしてるんだけども、じゃあゲーム始まりましたっていう時のスイッチのパッて入れ替えて、ね、スイッチがパッと入る。で、まあゲーム終わったら、まあクローザーだったから打たれたりすることもあるんだけども、打たれたらやっぱ最初落ちて出るけども、パッと切り替えてまた翌日に行くっていうそのスイッチの切り替えは非常にうまい。ね、選手。
And maybe because he was a closer and he learned how to do those things. Or maybe because he learned that through his experience, his career, but he was really good. Another thing is he always been really good with the YOJI-GEN players. So now he's being very patient with the YOJI-GEN players. That's another good point.
まあでも本当に現役時代の雰囲気のまま今ちょっと監督に入って、なおかつちょっとその監督としてのラインを少し保ちながら。どちらかというともう高津さんのそのままのスタイルで、監督をしているように俺には見えるんだよね。
I agree with that. And one of the things that I like about Takatsu Kantoku is that I saw this year that he changed in many ways, in a good way. I felt that now he's really studying the data and his strategy changed a lot. It's really, really good strategy. I said it from the beginning of the season. And wow, Takatsu looks like he may be best manager of the year, just the way he's managing the team. And he proved it by winning, Central League Climax and also winning the Nippon Series. But he's learning about the numbers a lot.
まずラミちゃん、2021年、ヤクルトが優勝すると思った？
No. No, I didn't. Right from the beginning, I didn't think Yakuruto was going to win. And when you look at Yakuruto's numbers, they're not really impressive numbers at all.
そうね。数字もね、だって3割バッターも10勝投手も2桁勝利もいないからね。
そう、いない。But he managed to win. And, Takatsu Kantoku has a 75% of that winning percentage on him. Not so much the players. The decisions that Takatsu Kantoku made win the game. But I didn't think they were going to win Central League or even Climax or Nippon Series. all my predictions, he proved me wrong in all my predictions. そう
全部
すごいよね。
でも俺もねちょっとね CS はジャイアンツ勝つんじゃないかなとかね、日本シリーズはオリックスが勝つんじゃないかなと思ってるけど、やっぱりいろいろヤクルト絡みの仕事になるじゃない。だからいつもこうヤクルトをね評価して勝つんだけども、それが全部当たったんだよね。
Yeah. But it was, it was good. They won and they deserve it. And when you look at the numbers between Yakuruto and also, Oryx Buffalo, it wasn't obvious that the Oryx, was going to win. But that second game, Takahashi changed everything. I mean, this guy came in the game through a shutout game, and that was a turning point. From there, Yakuruto got the momentum, right? And they stayed in the game. If they would have lost the second game, the game would have been over, I believe. But they got the second game, and it was perfect.
そうだね。流れがなんかガラッと変わったよね。
That changed the momentum, and that was a good decision. First of all, the way he used the rotation and the relievers, it was well done. It was awesome. So, yeah, that was good, man.
見事に当たったよね。すごい。でも監督やってるとさ、当たらないことも多いじゃない。だから結構大変だよね、そこはね。そう。本当ぴったりハマったね。スワローズぴったりハマった。
Hopefully, next year will be, A class competing, A class. Hopefully it's not go back to last place.
そうなんだよね。今年見たら、もうヤクルトの戦力見たら、来年も優勝するんじゃないかと今は思うんだけど、でもヤクルトって意外とそこがダメだったりするじゃない、今までもね。
そう。
だからちょっとまだわからないね。
まあわからないね。Yeah, I have one concern, but of course I don't wanna. Let's not talk about that concern. So let's keep it like that as a good job.
まだ早いからね。
まだ早い。That's gonna be next year's episode.
そう。俺もまだ喋らない。まだ予想しないから。
Should I give you the first three teams?
ああ、それでいいんじゃない ?A クラス3つ。
ね
ちょっと俺も迷ったな。中日下の方にしようと思ったんだけどな。
Maru is gonna come back and have a better season. And Hayato is a really good player. So
なんかそれを言ったら俺も予想なんかしないよ、当たんないんだからどうせ。